Hey everyone, Myobi here. It has been way too long since I've been on YouTube, but I'm still alive and kicking, thankfully, and I'm hoping to get back to posting on videos again. This is just going to be a brief channel update with some general info on what's been going on with my life for those of you who might be interested. But if you just want to know what you can expect from my channel in the future, then go ahead and skip to the end of this video. So, since I didn't want to completely bore you out of your minds, I'm actually playing Magical Drop 5 in the background, which means you, yes, you poor unfortunate soul, got to watch me suck at this game while listening to me ramble. Lucky you! Anyway, as some of you may know, I'm currently in my last year of law school. Juggling classes and schoolwork along with YouTube wasn't really much of a problem until I added a part-time job to the equation. That happened over the summer when I was working an internship while taking summer classes, which just so happened to be when I stopped posting up videos on YouTube. This is when you tilt your head to the side and go, oh, it's all starting to make sense now. Sorry guys, I'm kind of sarcastic. In case you haven't noticed yet, I sometimes do this thing where I overestimate myself and think that I can do more than I can actually handle. This was definitely one of those instances, and I had to drop a bunch of things, including YouTube, in order to focus on my work and classes, which are obviously my priority. The job required a lot more from me than I had initially expected, and I found myself stressing out constantly over meeting deadlines for the company. On top of that, since I was taking a summer class at the same time, if I wasn't passing out to catch up on sleep when I got home, I was staying up very late at night trying to get all of my reading done for class the next day. So needless to say, I really just didn't have any time or energy to do much else. After my summer class ended, I started working full-time for the rest of my summer break. You're probably thinking, but Myobi, I thought you said the job had you all stressed out and stuff, so why bother staying on with them? Well, I think I mostly felt obligated to stay, that I had a responsibility to keep working with them as long as I'm able to. And I know that probably seems silly, but I suppose you can say that when it comes to my work and such, I just have a very traditional mindset and work ethic. But because of that, I really didn't get much of a vacation at all, and stress and tiredness just kind of carried over into the new semester. When my classes started for the fall semester, I cut down my work hours to just 2 days a week, but I was still having trouble staying on top of my schoolwork because I'm currently taking a heavy credit load this semester and there was just a lot more work and reading required of me than I had initially expected. On top of that, I'm very involved with the student organizations at my school, and I'm actually on the e-board, or elective board, whatever you want to call it, of 2 organizations. So aside from the usual schoolwork and job, I was also spending a lot of time organizing events, working with the school, which has just been a lot more difficult and time-consuming than it should be, because our school has recently been going through a lot of changes. And just getting in touch with people and, you know, the usual things that come with event planning and organizing. It's really just been a big headache that I don't want to get into since I'm sure you can probably guess at the gist of it. Right now I'm no longer working since finals are right around the corner, and I'm sure the irony isn't lost on you since this should be the time when I'm really busy. But honestly, you won't believe how much extra time I have now that I'm no longer working. I have 2 whole additional days to myself now, which means I can spend at least an hour or 2 a week making videos for YouTube. But what about next semester? Am I going to start working again? Does this mean my return to YouTube is only temporary? I'm not going to lie. YouTube isn't a priority for me. It's just something I'm doing for fun. I really enjoy it, and I love playing games, obviously, but if I start getting busy with other things, I can't guarantee that I'll keep posting videos at a regular pace. As for my job, after a lot of thought, I've decided that I'd rather not work next semester even though the opportunity is open to me. Of course, this means I'm going to be pretty much broke, since I'm kissing my income goodbye, and I might be missing out on the chance to secure a full-time position for myself right after graduation. But I think it's worth it in the long run since I'll have more time for myself, which means less stress, and, you know, everyone loves a happy Myobi. But being serious now, I'm just not too worried about being able to find a job for myself after I get my license. Considering how I'll be going absolutely nuts preparing for the bar exam next semester, I think it's better if I give myself some space to breathe before I graduate and basically get chained to my desk at some corporate office for the next few years. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm all for getting job experiences and such, but I'm just personally not in dire need of buffing up my resume. In the meantime, I'm going to be working on fixing up the videos I have, which have just been gathering virtual dust for the last few months. But I'll also be trying to make more time to record some new videos for you all. I'm still moderating the Elliquiy Minecraft community, so there will still be a lot of Minecraft content featuring the Elliquiy folks. But as I said, I plan to start putting out my own videos of other games as well. This includes game giveaways, so definitely follow me on Twitter for updates or, you know, just watch my videos, please? If you've watched some of my earlier videos, you'll probably notice that most of them weren't actually recorded by me. That's because my laptop at the time couldn't actually handle recording anything. But fortunately, my current computer is all kinds of awesome, which is great. Even so, I'll still be showing footage from other Elliquiy members' points of views, particularly Monkoto, who will also be showcasing some of his own playthroughs of other games. If you like his stuff, you can also follow him on his Twitch channel. And I want to give a huge shout out to NightOwl35 for making my intro. Despite how picky and inarticulate I am with my ideas, he somehow made it happen, and I'm pretty happy with the end result. Check him out, give him a hug, tell him Myobi sent you, I don't know, just give him a lot of love. In an appropriate manner, of course. Finally, I just want to wrap this up by saying thank you to all of my subscribers. It's amazing that any of you are still subscribed, considering the long hiatus I took. I was really surprised to see that I actually had some new subscribers even though I wasn't even putting out any new videos. So I'll take that as a sign that you like what you've seen so far, maybe, or at least enough to stick around despite the radio silence. So this whole video came out to be way longer than I had initially intended, and if you actually sat through all of my mindless blathering, I kind of have mixed feelings as to whether you're a terrific listener or a creepy stalker, or maybe you've just been laughing at how bad I am at Magical Drop. Whatever the case may be, thank you for sitting through this, and yeah, I'm just going to shut up now and stop talking, so bye, and enjoy the video.